Hey y'all, I'm Rhonda and welcome back to my kitchen. Today y'all, Russell has chosen the recipe that we're going to be making tonight. And that is New Orleans style fish cake recipe. So,
Well, you know how you do, y'all. Well, y'all don't know how we do, but I'll tell y'all how we do. We have to come up with stuff every week.
we do.
And most of the time, my sweet wife has to do the honor of doing that because she's the one be making stuff. So I give her suggestions, but she usually comes up with the idea of what we're cooking. And it's difficult to do this every week, y'all, to come up with new stuff and try to be
Yep.
creative and stuff that y'all want to see and try.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to go to the grocery store and I just walked around and looked and saw what was on sale and what struck me. And y'all knew we went to New Orleans a few weeks ago, and it's just been stuck in my craw. And I hope we're not doing too much of that stuff, but
Here we are.
Here we are again doing a little bit of Cajun cooking.
And one thing, when we went, we got a ton of cookbooks because y'all know I love me some cookbooks.
Yep.
So we found a little recipe, and I hope that y'all are going to enjoy it. And anytime, if you have some recipes, anytime you want to send them, honey, you send them. Rhonda'sCountryKitchen@gmail.com, honey. I'll be happy to cook your little recipe, give you a little shout out.
Yes.
But I've got a few lined up right now. And but anyway, we are going to do this tonight. I have my oven set at 350 degrees. Now, there's not that many of us. It's just two of us. So there was no sense in me just cooking a whole big book, whatever. So I'm going to try to reduce this down a little bit. This actually called for like 4 fillets or a pound. These are right at 12 ounces. So not too far off, but we are just going to try to adjust. So we're going to start by seasoning them now. I've dried them off, washed them, dried them off, and got my oven set, like I said. So we're just going to do a simple seasoning on this. We're going to do some, I got salt, pepper, Crazy Jane, salt, pepper, and, garlic powder, onion powder, that sort of thing. You can just do salt and pepper. You don't even have to do this, and I'm going to flip them over, no worries. And I'm going to add a little bit of Old Bay.
And this is cod.
And this is cod, yes.
Yes.
Keep me straight, Russell.
Keep
me straight.
And the recipe calls for all kind of redfish.
Yeah, cod, all kind of fish.
Yeah, it was several different types of fish that they use in that area. A lot of the
That's
Gulf caught fish, and this is what was in the grocery store, y'all. And I was like,
That's
hey,
right.
that sounds pretty good. So, with this, what we going with?
Yep. We use this on our Captain D's.
Yeah.
Oh, if y'all ain't seen that, honey, go
that's a
check
good
that one
recipe
out.
now.
Captain D's fried fish. Woo. All right, I'm going to use a little bit of the Creole season, the Tony's. And when I say a little bit, honey, I mean just a little bit. We ain't trying to do all that. Now I'm going to just flip this over because I didn't get my tongs. And we're going to just season the other side. We want to make the other side just as happy.
Yeah.
It kills me dead when people don't season both sides. Kills me dead. I'm like, the other side.
I know.
The other side. Come on, honey, do it.
Don't leave them lonely.
No. And sometimes I'm like hoping that they just went back and
did it after.
Did it, not for the camera. But sometimes I'll be looking. I'm like, no. Sure enough, they did not season them. All right, enough about that. So I am just going to add a little bit of butter and a little squeeze of, this is my real lemon, little squeeze of lemon. So if you got a real lemon, you can use that. I did not. We're just going to do just a little flavor there.
I remember what the other fish was. It was barramundi. A lot of the recipes call for barramundi.
I've never even heard of that.
I've had it on a cruise. That's the only time I've ever had it. Yeah, barramundi. Yeah.
I didn't.
No. I eat seafood every night on a cruise, so I've had different kinds.
He did. So we've just got this in a little bit of butter and the Old Bay and the Tony's and the Crazy Jane, which is salt and pepper and garlic powder and onion powder. So we're going to cook this for about 12 minutes, y'all. 12 minutes.
That looks like I could just eat
Now,
that right there.
I
I don't know.
know,
I don't even
right?
know if we ought to make cakes out of that.
I know.
Let's
We
just
might
scrap this recipe.
Okay,
Neil.
let's do it.
I'm kidding y'all. Well, we're gonna make something.
I'll say I've done ground up them saltines.
She done did too much work. Look, we got
I've
all
been
this stuff
doing
going
and
on.
doing.
No,
Yes.
we're not gonna do that. No.
So I'm gonna throw these in. Another thing about this, after this cooks, put it in the refrigerator, let it cool off. However, for about 15 minutes, you want it to be cool when you're working with it, because otherwise it's just gonna fall apart and it ain't gonna do what it's supposed
You
to.
ain't gonna make a cake out of it. Yeah,
Mm-mm.
it's not gonna get cakey.
So I'm gonna go ahead and throw this in, but we are gonna go ahead and make our little remoulade sauce that's gonna go on top. So let me throw this in the oven. I'll be right back for that sauce. All right, y'all, we're gonna whip up that sauce while the fish is cooking. And I hope I'm going to get this right. We're going to give it a little whirl. So we're going to start with some good old Dukes, huh? Y'all know you know. We're going to do a half a cup of the Duke's mayo. Let's see. The Dukes.
Yeah.
Just about everything good starts with some Dukes, don't it? Yes.
It's got some good stuff in it.
It does.
Yeah.
All kind of good sauces that you enjoy.
Yes, true.
Starts with some mayonnaise.
True.
Like ranch, you love you some ranch. All right, half a cup of mayonnaise. I'm just going to use this
I like remoulade.
The remoulade, and we might be just boogering that
Well, we
up.
might be butchering it, but hey.
Remoulade. Anyway, we're going to do a quarter cup of chili sauce. In she goes. What do I do with my spoon? Well, oh, it's in there. I'm looking everywhere for my spoon.
It was,
Like, wow,
it was hiding.
where did it go? Now, we are going to do 1 teaspoon of Italian seasoning. 1 teaspoon of, it says chopped capers. And this is what I had, y'all. This is the capers that I had. They smell like horseradish. I know a lot of the sauces have horseradish in it, but this is what we're going with. 1 teaspoon of the capers. 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. I got all kind of stuff on my little spoon. 1 and 2 of the lemon juice. And we're just going to give that a little stir. Now, a half a teaspoon of Tony's and a half a teaspoon of Old Bay. Because we ain't trying to get crazy and get it all hot. And I will taste this. If I think I can handle just a little more heat, that's what we'll do. Half a teaspoon of this. Close enough. All right. A little bit of garlic powder. I like lots of the garlic powder. And give that a little stir. Now, just however much your little heart desires of, we got some Crystal hot sauce.
And y'all,
Straight
if you
from
in New Orleans,
Louisiana.
yeah, it's either Crystal or it's Tabasco. And they'll ask, you go to some places, they'll ask which one you want. I think
Yeah.
there's a kind of a war going on down there between Crystal and Tabasco. So
I put about 2 tablespoons of that in here.
yeah.
Now, I'm going to give this a little taste. And
I'm gonna get her reaction on that taste
Oh
just
my
to see where we at, y'all.
Don't-
Y'all
oh.
get the reaction that I get on that one.
I forgot about a teaspoon of green onion here.
Gotta have it.
We're just going to...
If you go down to New Orleans,
that in
you'll
there.
know. You'll know. You gotta
It's
have
looking
it.
pretty good, ain't it?
It looks definitely like it.
If I start choking and coughing the lung up and stuff, y'all just bear with me.
I'll probably like it.
He's gonna put me on the spot, but I really do try everything I do.
She really does.
It's pretty good, and it's not real spicy
Well, good.
at all.
I would have think with that much mayonnaise, it would take some heat
Yes.
out if it did have heat.
In fact, I think we can maybe put a little more Old Bay, because my spoon was partly full of like mayonnaise and stuff. I'm just gonna add a little bit more. You just, honey, measure with your heart when it comes to this part.
Do what
You
you,
do
do
you.
what makes your heart
And aren't
feel
you proud
good.
of me? I'm gonna add just a little more
Look at
Tony's.
you being bold.
Now, I will tell you this. The Zatarain's that we used in, what was it? the crawfish cornbread.
Yeah.
Honey, that stuff got me in the throat. And this just did not. So I think I'm going to stick with that. All right, one more little taste. Delicious.
Well, I
Delicious.
think the Zatarans is more of a Cajun.
It is.
And that is more of a Creole.
Right.
And that is two distinctive different things.
It really is.
If you ask for Creole spices, it's more got paprika and stuff like that, and Cajun has got more cayenne.
Yes.
So it's different flavors.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but y'all know I'm a big wuss. This really actually has a lot of flavor, and it was not that hot. And I see a gnat. That time of the year, y'all.
Welcome to the
Welcome to the
spring
South.
in the South, baby.
Welcome to the South.
Yeah.
All right. Well, my fish will be done shortly. I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator. I'm gonna let you want to taste it?
I'm gonna taste it when it's time.
Okay.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna cheat. He's gonna taste it live.
Yeah, y'all get my honest reaction.
Yes. Now, put all this together, we got to make a little egg wash and roll it in the crumbs. So we got to have that fish nice and cool to make the little fish cakes. So as soon as that's cool, I will be back and we will finish this little recipe. All right, y'all. We have got this fish nice and cooled. Got it flaky. That's how you want it.
Smells delicious.
It does. And I like some little bigger pieces in mine. I don't know about you.
Yeah, when you make a cake, you want it to be having meat in it.
Yes. So we have got the fish. Now I'm going to add 1 cup of crushed saltine crackers. You can do breadcrumbs. You can do panko. We had some saltine, so use what you have on hand. Just give that a little mix here. We're going to put an egg in there. So 1 egg. And now we are going to start some seasoning here. We are going to add some Creole mustard, y'all. I'm going to do 1 tablespoon of the mustard here. Creole mustard. It's got
we didn't sure we'd have it in the store. We didn't know because
got some spice to it, y'all.
a lot of that stuff's not around our area. So
Nope.
That's why we had it.
Get on Walmart.
And the Crystal, we have Crystal hot sauce.
Oh, yeah,
I love it, man.
We got Crystal.
That's my go-to.
We're going to do 1 tablespoon of Crystal. And I know this looks like a lot of stuff. I just told Russell, I said, if I see all that stuff, a lot of times I just keep on getting it. But it's really not that bad. It looks a whole lot more intimidating than it really is.
Yeah, really. It's just mixing it all together. Once you get it mixed, it ain't all that.
1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce here.
Wash it good.
Yes. And we're going to do a teaspoon of Italian seasoning, just regular Italian seasoning, nothing special there. We're going to do a teaspoon of Tony's, the Creole seasoning, and a teaspoon of the Old Bay.
That thing's going to have some flavor in it. It's going to be good, y'all.
I should just open the side, made it easy on myself, but no, here I am. Shaking and doing.
Struggle busting. Yeah.
All right, and I'm going to add just a little bit of the Crazy Jane's, just salt and pepper. You just do it to your taste. And I'm just going to do a little bit there because everything's got salt in it, right?
Yep.
Now, a 1/2 cup of mayonnaise. Let's get old Duke's mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Now, we're going to mix all this up. See what we got here. Let me get all this up out of there. Oh, I forgot my veggies over here.
Can't forget our veggies.
No, honey, we cannot.
Got to get our healthiness out of this.
So I'm going to get maybe about 1/2 cup of bell pepper. And I've got 1 chopped green onion. Just 1 whole green onion.
Gotta have it.
Mm-hmm.
If it's Cajun New Orleans,
yes,
gotta have it. That's the thing, y'all. I'm telling you. You go down there, you see everything down there got green onion in it.
And I may add a little more of that bell pepper.
Yeah, give a little more color on it.
And then I may not. We'll see.
Yeah.
Just kind of mix it up because we want this to be to make little balls. We want it to be firm enough. Yes, sir. And I'm going to make that little egg wash, and then we're going to roll them in some more of those saltine cracker crumbs. Then we're going to fry them. So we've got most of everything we're going to do out the way. Now I'm going to set this to the side, and we're going to make our egg wash real quick. We're going to do 1 egg. Booyah. 1 cup of just whole milk, sweet milk, whatever you want to call it. 1 cup. And a 1/4 cup of water. Now, like I told y'all, I have reduced this recipe a little bit. It actually calls for 2 eggs, 2 cups of milk and all that, but we don't have that much, so I've reduced it. But I will put the full recipe.
Right. For 4 fillets,
Yes.
16 ounces of fish is what it called for in the recipe. But y'all, fish don't, I don't like to reheat fish up. I just don't, it don't reheat well to me. I like it fresh. And once it's not fresh, I don't really care to reheat it. And if you, we don't waste ever.
No,
So we're going to eat our little fish supper, and that's going to be that. So,
we ain't trying to do all that.
No, we're not. Yep.
Look at all this stuff, y'all.
What do y'all do? Y'all like to reheat fish and stuff like that? Not my idea. It's
yeah. There's certain things I just don't like reheating.
No, I'm not. I'm not a leftover guy on the fish. It's just not my thing. Shrimp, the texture in shrimp when you reheat
it, it's
not good. It's just not good after fresh. It's not that good. So
all right.
Yep.
Now these saltines, I set them to the side for just a minute, and they they start absorbing everything. So if it's not stiff enough, just add you a little more to it. I didn't get me a little plate. Okay, y'all. I got myself back together. I didn't have nothing to put them on. I was just all willy-nilly just doing.
Well, in your defense, it was a lot of stuff out there.
It was. It truly was. I'm still just doing and doing. How about that?
It's going to be good, y'all. It'll be worth it.
We'll set it down. I hope so. I hope it's going to be worth it.
I think it's going to be worth it. I think this is a good recipe.
I got me a little scooper here. And you want to make them about 3 ounces or so. But I'm just going to go right here with this little ball. And see, it is stiff.
Yeah.
So we are going to just make us a little fish cake here.
Yeah.
And if you need to put it in the refrigerator for a little minute, you can do that. I'm trying to figure out what would be the easiest way here. We're going to set it in there. Then we're going to just do like so.
I think you got it figured out.
I ought to know about dipping and frying,
you
shouldn't
do.
I?
I'm going to tell you, we made some crab cakes in our day, Hal.
Oh, we've done some stuff.
Yeah.
I've fried a few things in my life.
Salmon patties, crab cakes. I believe you've done a few of these things.
Yes,
I've seen this before in here, to be honest.
Yep. And like I said, if for any reason it's not firm enough, you can put it right into the refrigerator, let it get firm. We're just going to dip it right in this little egg wash. Give it a roll. Now I'm not going to drag y'all through all of this, but
that's what it'll be looking like. Yeah.
Yes, I'm going to get these done, and then I'm going to show you how we fry them. And y'all know I've already got that good sauce made.
I can't wait to taste that too.
We're
I have
getting
waited.
closer.
I want to get that reaction.
Yes. All right. Well, I'm just going to make these up, and we'll be ready to fry them. All right, y'all. Got some olive oil and a little butter in this pan. Olive oil for the frying and the butter for some good flavor. We're going to put them right on in there. I didn't have to refrigerate mine. I just let it sit there a minute. And we're going to be mindful. We don't want to overcook them. We want to cook them probably about 3 or 4 minutes each side. And I'm also going to try not to crowd them too much. We'll see how that goes. Because, honey, I will try to get everything in a pan at one time.
She will do that. Try to squeeze every little ounce. Hey, I feel that. You don't have to make batches.
I know. I think we can do it.
I believe you got room.
One more.
Oh, yeah. That's going to work.
Oh, look at that.
That is going to work.
And y'all see how many of those made from just those 2 fish?
Yeah, it
Just
went a
2
long
fish.
way.
They did. I done got crumbs over everywhere. We got medium high heat, and I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna let these go for about 3 or 4 minutes. Then we're gonna flip them over, and I'm gonna get that sauce out the fridge that's been in there chilling, and it will soon be tasting time. All right, we're gonna give them a little flip, y'all. Beautiful brown. We don't want them to get too dark here. Yummy, yummy. Russell, I hope you enjoy all the love.
Oh, they look
And these little fish
fantastic.
cakes.
Man,
Yum.
I always enjoy the love.
Okay.
Yep. I tell people all the time, that's why I walk so many miles on the treadmill is because of the love. This woman shows her love in the kitchen, y'all. And
I like to feed people.
She does. She expresses her love and joy through cooking.
That's my love language.
It is her love
people.
language. It really is her love language.
Oh,
She's the happiest, I think, in the kitchen. She really is. She'll be humming, and so when we don't have the camera rolling, y'all,
I'll be
and
singing.
she's just in here cooking. It's a true story. She will be in here just humming and singing, and I do believe she's in her happy place.
Sometimes I'll leave the mic on here, and like if we're letting something cool, and he said, "Good Lord, you're singing and a carrying
Yeah, I'll get
on,"
edited, and
there I am.
she's just a singing and carrying on, and I'm trying to make part of the video, and she's just a singing away in the background. I ought to just put her on in concert.
No, let's not do that.
I know some of her friends from Walterboro, her church friends they would love that, but
Lord
yeah.
Jesus.
Anyway, she does have a great voice, for real.
I just got a big mouth.
Yeah, that's what she says.
That's what I say. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty beautiful.
Looks fantastic.
It does, and that butter's going to give it the little buttery.
Golden goodness, y'all. Whew. I'm excited.
All right. I think he's done. I think I'm gonna go ahead and pull him out right there. We just gonna set it right on that little grid there. We don't want it to get all soggy. We want it to stay crispy crunchy. Look at me slapping grease around. Didn't take too long. I know it's in little steps, but it really did not take that much time. So don't let that keep you from doing it. Now you can put this with some grits. You can put it with a side of rice or whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever you want, honey.
Yeah.
Keep make a sandwich out of it.
Oh yeah, it would be good on a sandwich. They make po' boys out of them down there.
I bet it would be good on the little Hawaiian rolls.
Ooh, what?
I bet you. I bet you. Let me turn this in a little bit. It's getting sassy.
Sassy,
She's
yeah.
getting
Hot and
sassy over
sassy,
here.
yeah.
Yep. I don't want it to get too brown. We ain't trying to do all that. This one will flip back over. Alrighty. All right, y'all. They are ready, and we are gonna.
I am ready.
Yes, he's ready for them. We are going to be tasting it here in just a minute. All right, y'all, moment of truth. We got our little sauce on it. Well, now.
A little crispy.
You got a little fuzz right there I was trying to get.
Did it? Did you
I
get
got it.
That's not a big enough bite, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Got a little sauce on it, but I'm going in for more.
All right. The sauce was really good. It pairs well. It's got just a little sweetness to it. That chili sauce. I got the sweet chili sauce. So.
Well, I'm telling my age here, y'all. As a child of the 80s.
We old. It's all right.
Yeah. Old Jed Clampett.
Mm.
When he really liked something, he'd say, "Wee doggy."
Yeah.
That's a wee doggy,
A
yo.
wee doggy kind of
Ooh,
situation,
wee.
huh?
That is flaky. It's mild. The cod is like very mild fishy. It's not
Good.
no fishiness at all.
Good.
The veggies are like perfect.
Yeah.
It's got just a hint of spice. Not even like none,
Blow
like
your way.
none, no heat, like
Blow top your head
no,
off
none of that. It's very flavorful. Tastes just like something you would get
in New Orleans.
in New Orleans. It's something you would
Well.
eat in a very, very high-end restaurant in New Orleans.
Okay.
If you ordered that in New Orleans, it would cost you a pretty good penny.
All right. So, I'm
Yeah.
going to try it now because I hadn't tried it, y'all.
Yeah.
I haven't tried it.
Mm.
Long.
Tell them if if it was accurate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
That was really
Yes.
really good.
Yes.
That was really good.
Yes. That is
A little crunchy, just
yeah.
crunchy.
That's a
and
very
soft on
like
the
man, I'm
inside.
telling you, that is a high-end recipe there. Yeah.
And it's not too hot.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
The flavors are like just it's perfect. It really is.
It
like
is.
yeah.
That's good, y'all.
Yeah.
If I do say so myself,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
good. And I'm not too overbearing with the heat.
No,
of course,
it's
you can
perfect.
adjust that.
Yeah.
However you want it. You want it a little spicy, honey, do it to it.
Yeah.
But I wasn't trying to do all that. But it's really good.
The remoulade is
It's
fantastic.
good, isn't
It
it?
really is. The creaminess of it is
Yeah.
perfectly with that crunchiness of the fish.
It is.
Yes.
And I thought maybe because the recipe that I had found, it said chili sauce. It didn't say sweet chili sauce. I'm like, well, I've got this, because chili sauce can be different.
Yeah,
It can
yeah.
be, completely different.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, oh, I'm going to do this sweet chili, this Thai. It was the Thai chili sauce.
Right.
It's good. That little
little
bit
hint
of
of sweetness,
sweetness in it,
Mhm.
it is good. And the mayonnaise, it just evened it all out so that it wasn't hot, but it is full of flavor. It
Yes.
is banging.
Yes.
That is good.
I'm telling you, that takes you right back to a couple weeks ago when we was eating seafood down
Yes.
there. Really,
Mhm.
and I know it seemed like a lot of stuff going in all that, y'all,
I
but
know. I should have. I thought about it after the fact. I said I should after the fact, not the fact. I should have just did one little thing at a time. But I had like all this stuff just spread out, and I was doing it all. But it made it look probably a lot more complicated. It really was not. It was not a teaspoon of this, teaspoon of that.
yeah.
And it's really good.
Well, y'all, here's the thing about that. We try to have stuff measured out
Yes,
and ready
I
to
do.
go, so the videos don't take so long. And we appreciate everybody that watches our videos and takes time out of their day. So we don't want to take
No,
hours
your time
to
is
do
valuable.
stuff. We try our very best, even like this. I know we're talkers, we're people, and we've been told plenty of times, and we listen to people's feedback, and we really try to.
They say just shut up talking and just
Y'all talk
cooking.
too much. Just give us the
Yeah,
recipe.
yes. So
And the people that stick with us, we know y'all don't mind. Y'all like,
yes.
but just to the people that want the recipe, we try our best to like have stuff done. That way we can give you the information and you can go on about your day. So
But like I said, I don't be cutting and dicing and chopping and y'all just hearing clunk, clunk, clunk. That's unnecessary.
that's not why we're doing this.
No. And I do want to say something. We got a package from one of our dear subscribers, friend. She's a friend, not just subscriber.
She is.
She did not want me to say her name.
Well,
She did not, and I will respect her for that. But she knows who she is, and thank you so much. And I'm not saying that for y'all to send nothing.
no, because we don't
need
ask.
anything.
We really don't. That's,
we don't
that's
need
not
nothing.
why we do this at all.
But she sent us a big old package of things, and it was just sweet. She's just sweet as she can be.
She
She
is.
sent me things that we can't get in our area, and just awesome, just the
Yeah,
sweetest things.
she is.
And but anyway, I did want to say thank you.
Yeah.
And we did appreciate it.
We love her
so
to death.
much.
We love her to death. We love you, and
you know who you are.
yeah, and we cherish you.
Ah.
And thankful to have you watch us, and
As my
thankful
friend,
for
not
your friendship. That's
just
exactly.
my.
Yep. That's what I was.
I
Gonna
don't
say.
see you as a subscriber. I
No.
do. I see all y'all as my little
True,
friends.
that's true. All the people that that we've met and acquaintances we've talked to, and y'all, the ones out there that don't comment, that just watch, we appreciate you. We really do. You know, if we have a connection with you and you watch us and take time out of your day, we appreciate every single one of you.
We
I don't know, I know we say that a lot, but we truly do mean it. So
Yes,
yep.
I'm very gracious for anybody that would hang in here and listen to us rattle on.
I know.
But anyway, thank y'all so much, and until next time,
Y'all cook this one.
Do it.
Give it a try.
Do it.
Peace.